Hello, all you wonderful Teslonians. Welcome back to another video here in Tesla Sheep channel. Today I want to do something really interesting. So I'm going to compare the charging speed between the iPhone 12 Pro Max, the latest and greatest from Apple, versus the Model 3 long range dual motor. So they're both starting from about 9%. Um, well, 8% and then it just switched back to 9%. So I want to start them at exactly the same point. So they started at exactly the same percentage. And the iPhone is the screen is on, but the brightness is like really low. And I also turned off the Wi-Fi and the cellular network, which uses up most of the battery, especially 5G in the phone. So I did turn them off, put it on airplane mode, but the screen will be on the iPhone. You might be thinking, hey, you'll be losing battery while the screen is on, but that's not really the case because the iPhone screen is OLED and the refresh rate is not that big like 120 hertz or anything. So it's actually not bad. So I am charging the iPhone with the 20-watt um, adapter that doesn't come with a box, saving the environment, quote unquote. But anyhow, the Tesla, on the other hand, is charging at a supercharger, V3 supercharger for that. The highest speed that you saw it going up to is 250 kilowatt. That's just mind-boggling. And the Model 3 is supposed to have 75 kilowatt hour battery, and the iPhone supposed to have around. Don't quote me on this. I'm not too sure. I think it's somewhere around 2,500 milliamp hour. I'm not too sure again, but they're both charging at their fastest. You might be wondering, hey, why don't you use the MacBook charger, which will charge the iPhone faster? Well, I did try that too, and it didn't really make any difference. So I went for the 20-watt power adapter that doesn't come with a box in the box. So they're both charging. As you can see, the iPhone is still it's only gotten to, what is it, 17%, and the Model 3, you can actually see the percentage going up like by like every minute. It's like 2%. It's already at 35%. The iPhone is still, it just ticked up to 18%. So the Model 3 is saying that 20 minutes to finish charging up to 80%. While the iPhone, obviously, it doesn't really give you a time frame. It usually takes around an hour to an hour and 15 minutes. My Model 3, well, I locked the door by accident, so the screen went blank. It will come back in a minute, but the iPhone is still going strong. Um, but it's really interesting to see how fast it actually charges. As you can see, I actually sped up the footage, because if I were to leave it on, it will literally take like 30 minutes of my video. So I sped up 2 times, and it's really interesting to see the latest and greatest from two different companies who make two completely different completely different, how do I put it, device. Well, I would call it I will call the Model 3, quote unquote, a device, because it's not really a car. Like, just like Elon said on Joe Rogan, it's not really a car. It's a thing to maximize enjoyment. It's something that will give you joy whenever you get in. It's definitely not a car. It's more than that. So, but anyhow, we're coming up to the 10-minute mark, and the iPhone is at 22%. It just ticked to 23%, and the Model 3, well, I don't know how many percent is. It's really, really, really suspense. Like, it's really interesting to see what percentage the Model 3 will be when the car unlocks, when I come back and unlocks the car, and to compare that to the iPhone. The iPhone is a bigger device. It's the iPhone 12 Pro Max, so it's the biggest from Apple, and it does have a pretty big battery, but not compared to the previous version. Okay, there we go. The Model 3 is back, and look at it, 53%, and the iPhone is only at 25%, and Model 3 only have 14 minutes left for the battery to charge up to 80%. That's just nuts. The V3 speed is so enormously amazing that I just want to compare it to something that's, you know, really close, which is the iPhone 12 Pro Max, which I only have the iPhone. So if any of you have another Android device which will charge even faster, let me know down in the comment down below. How long does it actually take to get to 0 to 90% or 80% in that phone? Because I'm really interested to know how fast an Android phone charges. By the way, charging speed for a phone is not really a big issue, because you will charge it at nighttime anyways. I barely even use, I never use the fast charger that I bought with the phone. I usually just plug it in, set it up on a wireless charger and trickle charge the phone overnight. The Model 3 already at 60%, and the iPhone is getting to 30%. Come on, let's get it to 30%. It's at 29% right now. Let's see. The Model 3 is at 61%. So now the iPhone is at 30%. So it's like twice as fast as an iPhone. So most of you for sure will have an iPhone. If you have a fast charger, for example, a 12 watt, not a 12 watt, let's say you have a 20 watt power adapter or even greater, plug your phone into that, and from 5% to 80%, wait and see how fast it charges. Slash that into half. That's how fast a Tesla charges. All modern Teslas are really fast at supercharging. They're just crazy. And the new 4680 cell that Tesla is coming out with, it's going to be on the Cybertruck. I'm really looking forward to that. Hopefully we get a Cybertruck release, a little, limited release, limited delivery this year. But yeah, it's going to have that, and I'm hoping for an even faster charge. Well, not really fast. I would say like a longer high-speed charge. So for example, this Model 3 went up to 250 kilowatt for about 5 minutes, and then it dropped down to really low kilowatt. Like right now it's at 67%, and it's only charging at, well, quote unquote, only charging at 91 kilowatt. But I'm hoping that the new cell will continue the higher speed for a long period of time. I'm guessing that it's just conjecturing, it's just guesses. I'm guessing that the new 4680 cell will charge from, let's say you come up to a level 3 with 5%. It will start charging at 250 kilowatt, and it won't taper down until 50%. That would be crazy, because if it were to charge 250 kilowatt for a long period of time, you're basically slashing your time into half. That means that you only need to stay at a supercharger to charge your Cybertruck from, let's say, 5 to 80% for 20 minutes, because obviously the Cybertruck battery is bigger. People are, there are rumors going around that the Cybertruck battery will be, well, at least the tri-motor one will be 200 kilowatt, or it's just crazy. But yeah, I just increased the Model 3 limit to 90%. So it's saying again it has 13 minutes left. Let's see when the Model 3 gets to 80%. Let's see how much the iPhone has charged. The iPhone is only at 40%. This is really, really slow, and man, uh, it's just really bad. Now we're at 75% on the Model 3. It's really interesting to see those two devices neck and neck. I might do another video charging the iPhone 10 with the faster charger. At that time, I will also put it in the MacBook charger. See how will that make a difference, because the iPhone 10 has a much smaller battery, and it should technically be able to charge up to 100% really fast. So we'll do another test with the iPhone 10, but for now, let's take a look at this score where we have 11 minutes to 90% charge. Stupendously fast. I would guess that from 10% to 90%, the Model 3 at a V3 supercharger will take like 30 minutes, and from 10 to 80% will take like 20 minutes. So that's just crazy. As you can see, 10 minutes remaining, and drum roll please. Well, there's no drum roll, but come on, come on. It's, oh, there we go, 80%. And it only took like almost 23 minutes, to get to 80%. That's just crazy. And the iPhone is at 40%, 46% in 23 minutes. So that should tell you how fast the Model 3 charges at a V3 supercharger. That's like getting 2% every minute, 2 to 3% every minute, adding to your charging. It's just nuts. But yeah, guys, this is just a little video that I want to, put together for a long time. So just enjoy the rest of the charging session. Alright guys, the iPhone is currently at 57% and it's 30 minutes. We reached the 30-minute mark, and the Model 3 is already at 88%. It's saying that it only takes it only have it only have 1 minute remaining, and it's at 89%. So yeah, it's a really interesting comparison that I want to do for a long time. And it's really interesting to see two completely different devices charge at a really fast charging speed. I really want to try it out with an iPhone 10, which I might do in the future video. But let's wait for the Model 3 to complete. There we go. Voila, 90%. The Model 3 completed charging at 32 minutes, and the iPhone is still going. I sped up even more, but if you want to watch it, stay tuned and watch it. It's another 4 minutes or so. But other than that, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for all the new subscribers. Thank you so much for all the people that are liking this video. It helps me out a lot. And let's reach 420 subscribers, guys. Let's get that going. And go follow my Instagram page. It's Cybertruck Future. I post Elon news, Tesla news, SpaceX news, every single thing, including almost daily Cybertruck pictures. Go follow that. And yeah, that's about it for today's video. Thank you so much for your support. This is your Tesla Sheep. I'll see you on the next video.